Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Red Cord. I hope you have seen my previous three readings if they do pertain to your current situation, because it's not just talking about your current situation but the storyline for your perhaps your template, and you may find it to resonate, and they are all leading to wonderful things. So today we are doing this reading is for feminines who have chosen to walk away from their divine masculine. You may have stayed with your spouse, you may have chosen to go for a soulmate, uh, whatever the reason is, you decided that you're going to walk away from your twin because maybe your twin was committed elsewhere or had way too many karmic problems or was into addictions, was treating you unfairly. Whatever the reasons might be, today we are checking on the current energies and future energies, the storyline for the divine feminines who chose to walk away from the divine masculines. You could be a cross watcher as well. Emotional balance. You chose this to come into your own inner balance. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. See, told you the storylines are emerging beautifully. And before I forget, this little thing that you're seeing here with the four incense sticks, this was a beautiful gift sent to me by one of my students, and it's beautiful. It has potpourri and some dhoop sticks. The dhoop, I don't know what it's called, but incense sticks of different aromas. So today I am going to be using them in my videos. Thank you so very much. The sun, happiness is here, happy days are here again. Eight of Cups, definitely there was a walking away. So what is the story emerging here for the divine feminines who chose to walk away? Ace of Wands, Six of Wands. I feel guided to pull one more. One more for the divine feminines. What is coming up next? Oops, so many. Okay. Hmm. Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. This, I know what this is. Alright, I'm going to put them somewhere. Because I'm going to be clarifying these as well, and today I feel guided to use the After Tarot. So what am I seeing here? First and foremost, that there was already a foundation with this person. Maybe they started off very beautifully. There was a love offer. It was like a dream come true. There was extreme amount of passion. There was a lot of love, happiness. You thought, that it was joy all around and that they felt as powerfully as you, and then perhaps it was your person who walked away first, or it was you, but whichever case, the way it played out, one of you walked away initially. The runner moved away from this connection, this relationship, even though there was a lot of passion, but there was also a lot of ego. They looked at this relationship more of as a conquest, perhaps as a victory. Um, but what I'm seeing is behind that victory, or the sense that you perceive as their ego or something, that you were not given the recognition that you deserved in this situation, um, your rightful place. They did not put in the effort, and the work was because there was a situation already present in their life which was very burdensome. They were carrying a lot of responsibilities, perhaps obligations, perhaps, and because of which they had to juggle between you and this other situation. They were working very hard, be it for financial reasons or staying in that situation for material or practical reasons. Practicals can mean anything, from money to children to commitment to the happiness of the family. Whatever the reason was, they couldn't invest much in you because the effort was being put in another reason, and so to you they came across as inconsistent, as unreliable, and as someone who was probably in it for just sex where you were concerned. And that is what perhaps was the reason this has come under the Eight of Cups, which is why even if you first moved away emotionally from this person, that's what kind of happened. That was what the arguments, the conflict, the fights were all about. So, Three of Pentacles, we are going to be clarifying. Um, Strangely enough, I heard right now. Right now, they are standing up, they are defending, and I'm not seeing this as the karmic situation or whatever the earlier reason was. It's not that they are protecting that. Somewhere they are defending this situation with you and are realizing they want to work with you on building that seven. And there's another seven here, Seven of Pentacles. They have realized now the time has come for the harvest, is what I'm hearing. Yes, a long time has gone into it. 7 to 8 months in the least bit. For some, it could be 3 years up to, the situation has been going on. And yes, this person or you and both probably have been quiet, but this quiet time was very important for the wisdom, for the recognition, for the realizations to come through about this, what they have with you. Ace of Pentacles, they are in remorse and grief about something they had started with you, and because probably it was a three-party, it could even be a mother for some of you, but a lot it is the karmic situation that they had to walk away or turn their back towards this Two of Cup, which is their true love. They left you drowning in the waters, emotions. They turned their back and they are now in regret and remorse. And yes, they were overthinking for so long, they were using their logic for so long. They had to go into a period of rest and recuperation and regeneration and just um, regain their mental emotional health. So they have been quiet. This is a quiet card, this is a quiet card. So what I'm seeing here is there has not been communication for quite some time. If anything at all, there's been a lot of worry, a lot of grief, a lot of regrets, a lot of conflict. There has been a lot of thoughts about action but not really taking it. Okay, so here comes the offer. They are slowly moving towards you, bringing you the Ace of Cups, the brand new offer, an offer of peace, of love, of maybe of reconciliation. And this time they are going to come not as the Knight of Wands, but the King of Pentacles in your physical realm, in your physical reality. Very grounded offer, very solid offer. This is going to be very deep rooted because they have gone through the waking up. the realization, as well as you have had to withdraw, he- heal yourself, relieve resistance. I'm coughing at this time. Clear out your throat chakra, speak your truth, express your feelings genuinely. You had to go through that journey. The walking away that happened was because it could have been because they had many choices and options. It could have been because they didn't know if this was real or if this was an illusion, or they were just plain confused. There was too much confusion which led to you or both walking away. But there remained some amount of curiosity, a need to know more, understand more, a kind of keeping track of each other over maybe the social media, keeping a watch over you, because no matter what transpired, they still trusted. They know there is something mystical, there's a spiritual connection here. They see you as very attractive, as very beautiful, as someone very sorted, someone who's very in charge, and she's holding a sunflower there. There's a lizard next to her. She's sitting on a throne with lions everywhere, and I'm seeing a cat, a black cat. It's a very mystical card today. My eyes are being taken to all the symbology. And the staff, the wand that she's holding, has leaves growing on it, fresh, new, budding leaves, which tells me there is going to be a fresh new beginning. The Ace of Wands is coming, the fresh new beginning is coming to the Queen of Cups. So if you are in your element of being in unconditional love, not just towards your person but towards everyone around you, if you're someone who's self-sufficient, who's very nurturing, who's very kind and caring, but does not put up with BS, who's not in self-pity, in victimhood, in any of those I need someone kind of energy, that energy is coming to this person. I told you the harvest time. There are finer details. There is something you're working towards. There is going to be more work required on this situation, because you or both of you, especially it could indicate your partner, was in too much logic, has treated you very coldly, has been very ruthless. Maybe their words, their attitude has been very cold towards you, very logical, and they just cut you off as if you meant nothing to them. They walked away because if you see, he's ashamed, he feels not good enough. Though they made it seem like it was their victory, they did not actually feel victorious. They left you waiting because they were conflicted. They did not know what to do, but now they do. The Page of Wands has now turned into the King of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles has turned into the King of Pentacles. Now whenever this person comes back, they will be changed. They'll be mature. They will know what they're offering you. So far we have three kings: King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and King of Wands. Not yet the King of Cups, although the Queen of Cups is here, but the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands are definitely here. The Ten of Wands, they're putting down this burden. They have carried it for very, very long. They're exhausted, and now they're ready to take that leap of faith, follow the love. They're literally hanging from the cliff. It's a cliffhanger. What's going to happen? There's a lot of suspense in the air is how I'm seeing it. A sacred connection, because the Fool is looking at the Hierophant. It could be about the marriage, or it could be about the sacred connection with you, reunion. But also it could indicate a three-party. I will clarify this lot once more. Two of Pentacles, the choice, the juggling, the decision with the Two of Swords did give them and you a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of worry. It was more like slaying the dragons. they have worried about what to do, what is the thing for them. This was not easy. But after this dark night of the soul, the sun did rise, the clarity is there, the victory, the true happiness, the sun has come out twice. I am telling you, this summer, from summer solstice, that's 21st June, I believe, but July and August are going to be extremely important for those who are resonating with the storyline, listening to your intuition. Yes, there has been a lot of silence between the two of you, maybe literally no communication for the longest time because of the conflict, because of the worry, because of not knowing what is the right thing to do. But the sun is coming out, and both of you are going to follow your intuition. Something is going to happen very serendipitously or very synchronistically. It's almost magical things that are going to happen. Eight of Pentacles, the end of the betrayal, the hurt, the grief, the healing has begun. The people have come to take away the wounded on the stretch, and the healing has begun. That's what they have been working on. You have been working on healing yourself, healing your inner wound, your inner children. You've been working on it. Here comes the King of Cups. I told you the fourth king is not here, and he's here. He is. He needed to come into his element, feel his emotions, which he did because of this walking away, the separation, the breakup. They felt so much pain that they had no option but to master the emotions, listen to the emotions, and yet they might not have wanted to express it. They might have wanted to stay in their mind. However, they have realized this runs way too deep. You are soulmate from past life. You are connected in a sacred connection, and it's a connection. The relationship has to still be built upon. They've realized that. When they were being inconsistent, being a player, coming and going as they wish, not giving you your dues, you cut them off. You walked away. You said enough is enough, although you didn't want to. But that has led to transformation of both of you. Yes, this journey has left you both exhausted, defensive. Maybe you still don't trust them. When they come back, you might not be able to fully trust them because, well, there's still something like a tower that has to take place. Maybe this is clearing of the air, the faulty foundation of inconsistent behavior, when you did not make your boundaries with this person, when you just allowed them to do whatever they wanted to, uh, when you were okay with a certain kind of behavior before you moved away. You will have to have that talk, listen to what transpired, what happened in the meantime, in the 9 months up to 1.5 year. What happened in the middle? There'll have to be transparency, honest communication about that whole thing, and that what is not acceptable anymore to you, that has to still take place. I'm clarifying this. um there is the Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment. There is the Devil, victory over, because the Fool is the card here, victory over the devil energy, the addictions, and the King of Wands again. So they have had to overcome a committed relationship, the three-party situation, not being so self-centered in their happiness that it became addictive, codependent. They were shackled to a certain situation. They were not willing to be the King of Wands who took a decision, who took action, but now they're having to do that. Yes, this tower was the walking away. This tower was about when you walked away, they did not expect you to. It led to a lot of heartbreak, of course, in you as well as them, but now they are getting ready to move forward. Why am I saying getting ready and not moving forward? Because the horses or whatever they are still sitting. They're not yet up, but he seems ready. He's about to say, okay, get up now. And look at the bottom of the deck, two of cups. That's what is on his mind. He does want to come with this offer and give it to his queen. It is going to be an emotional offer because the time is here now. The burden has been put down. Yes, the same cards. So that is the storyline for those of you who did break up, who have walked away from a very sacred connection, a soulmate or a twin flame connection, where there was a lot of inconsistent behavior, where you were being taken for granted, where this person treated you rather carelessly, very inconsistent behavior. There's not been communication for the longest time. There has been no effort from this person coming your way. You in fact thought that they were in the ego and false pride, or you could have been in that energy, take it as it resonates. But now, as soon as they put down this burden and the healing has completed, the sun is coming out. Either this dark night of the soul is over or almost over. That's brilliant news. I'm so happy to see this. So I'm going to now go ahead and do a reading for those who are still waiting for their soulmate or their twin flame to show up. See you on the other side.